If you'd have asked me to talk about programming for the BFI London Film Festival last year, this would have been a very different presentation. I'd have mentioned that the BFI London Film Festival, or LFF as it's commonly referred to, is the UK's largest film festival. It's supported by the British Film Institute, one of the world's oldest and foremost national bodies for cinema. It's a 12-day festival in early October, screening to audiences in cinemas across London. It usually has UK and international premieres of more than 200 features from around the world, as well as a number of shorts programmes. It also has a series of strands: love, debate, laugh, dare, thrill, cult, journey, create, family, treasures and experimenta. These offer audiences distinct ways of exploring the programme. Each year we have a different graphic for the festival, and this year's graphic serves as the backdrop for this presentation. Methodological challenges. Well, I probably use the word methodologies rather than challenges. And in 2020, we're looking at a very different festival and a very different set of methodologies and challenges, for reasons I really don't need to elaborate to all of you on. I'm part of a team of programme advisors, and we work with a broader festival team that works on the festival all year round. The director, Tricia Tuttle, the senior programmer, Michael Blythe, and 4 other programmers. The festival's a team effort, so it's all about dialogue. Dialogue among us all about what we've seen and what we want to prioritise, how the films fit into the different programme strands, dialogue with sales agents, producers, directors, national film agencies, and film promotion bodies, dialogue with other festival directors and programming teams, dialogue. In 2020, we're looking at a very different festival model, but I would argue that it's still about dialogue. The programme is announced on the 8th of September, and we're talking about 50 as opposed to 200 films. All of these will be virtual premieres. The programme will this year also include about a dozen preview features screening at BFI South Bank and at cinemas and venues across the UK. These will be films going on general release in the not so distant future after the festival. A new XR and immersive strand was planned for 2020, with an XR and immersive programmer having joined the core festival team earlier in the year. This will be delivered online and will be free to access. Audiences will be able to enjoy a virtual gallery, experience different XR projects, and join in bespoke talks and events. A free international shorts programme will also be part of this year's programme, and our press and industry programme is moving online. Audiences are key to LFF, and this week I've been recording Q&As with filmmakers, which we will be screening during the festival as part of the programming of each film. We're hoping that each film will be presented by either an introduction or a Q&A, or both. One of the things that's so wonderful about the festival is engaging with audiences in the moment of having seen the film. The Q&As offer viewers the opportunity to discuss the work with the filmmaker or other members of the creative team. So the virtual screenings that we're undertaking this year are asking us to rethink how we engage with audiences. What does it mean to host a Q&A when you're not in the room with the audience, when you can't hear their responses to the film or observe their engagement as you begin the dialogue with a filmmaker? The festival films are scheduled to premiere at a particular time to ensure that we get this sense of an event that remains. But this is really new territory for us all. So this year, in thinking about how audience participation will work, audiences will be invited to take the place of the festival's official juries. The festival has a best feature film competition, a best documentary feature competition, and a best first film competition, the Sutherland Award. And viewers who attend the virtual London Film Festival are going to be invited to vote on audience awards in 4 categories: best fiction feature, best documentary, best short film, and best XR. So this is a new dimension this year, and we're really looking forward to seeing how it works and how audiences engage with it. When announcing this year's format, festival director Tricia Tuttle mentioned the importance of getting back to cinemas. The decision to work with independent and cultural venues across the UK is about taking the festival out across the UK to a new level, ensuring, of course, always that safety is prioritised both for audiences and for cinema staff. Hence the decision to present the 12 preview screenings. It's been really tough this year. We've only been able to programme a very small amount, a quarter of our usual number of films, and we've seen so much good work. So it's been hard to have conversations with filmmakers, producers and sales agents about films that we absolutely loved but couldn't make it into the festival. I asked myself, what's this going to mean for filmmakers? We know that films have been delayed in post-production because of the challenges that COVID's brought. A number of Latin American filmmakers that I've spoken to undertaking post-production work in a different country to that they're based in or living in at the moment have faced travel restrictions and the closure of labs. As one filmmaker dealing with delays to their post-production process mentioned to me, the next few years are going to bring a fair number of delays and challenges for all those working in the industry. Challenges to filmmakers are going to spill out as challenges to programmers and challenges to film festivals. We're all part of the same ecosystem. A number of producers and sales agents have sought to wait this year before sharing their films with programmers to see what the exhibition landscape might look like beginning of next year or even April, May next year. We can write this year, one filmmaker commented to me, so that's what we're doing. But who knows when and how those scripts will be made into films. So for the moment, I would argue it's about listening. It's about waiting. It's about engaging with audiences any way we can. It's about watching films in development, films being made, and seeing how audiences and filmmakers respond to what's been planned for this year's film festival here at the LFF, as well as how we negotiate and attempt to change this world in crisis.